Hey everyone, it's your pal Nicole. So I'm getting ready to host some pretty prolific events coming up here this weekend. And I've been getting a lot of questions. And so I can't have a 10 or 15-minute conversation with everybody. I wanted to just have this conversation on all the channels that I have in hopes that you see it and maybe have your question answered if you're on the fence about signing up for the Shopping Network event. So the first thing to know is the Maine event. So the state of Maine, not Maine. So the Bar Harbor general area is happening on Saturday from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So this shopping event is streaming. If you're watching this right now, it's streaming here. So obviously, if you're watching this in New York, I'm not going to stream the main event to you, but some of our more general channels serve both markets, so they're going to be streaming those places. And the New York event is Sunday during the same time period. So what we're doing is we're giving businesses 15-minute increments to talk about what they're doing, to feature a product, and to go in a little deeper on that product. So think about like QVC, except with people that you know. Now, the thing to know if you're thinking about signing up is, the form says one product only, and I'm not trying to be a jerk and like limit you to one product, but what I'd rather do is we only have 15 minutes and people have to meet you and we're going to talk about the product and we're going to, I don't want it to feel like a dead run through your product catalog. I don't want you to be like, okay, so we have this for sale, we have this for sale, we have this for sale. Like it's going to feel overwhelming if you're going through kind of a lot of stuff at the same time. That's why I'm saying pick a featured product. And obviously we're going to drive people to your website. You can obviously verbally talk about other products, but I just kind of want one featured product. Gives people something to remember, gives people something to click on, a reason to go to your website. And that way I can ask you questions. So like, for example, we have an artist coming on and she works in a new medium and she got into it because, she had an injury and so that's like interesting, right? So I'd rather kind of go deep on one thing than be really superficial. And you'll notice if you watch shopping channels on cable that, they'll talk about the ring. They'll talk about the features of the ring. They'll talk about where to wear the ring, that kind of thing. It'll be similar to that. So I'm not saying one product to be a jerk. I'm just saying one product because I think it'll be more interesting to go deeper on a story about that one product and about the business owner themselves than, like I said, to hear about a whole product catalog. So if you have one product and that product has to be for sale online, because the thing is, like, someone's going to be watching the stream, right, on Saturday or Sunday, and they're going to think, wow, that's a really cool person. That's a really cool product. I want to buy that right now. And we want them to be able to buy it in that moment. So if you don't have online shopping turned on your website, we have a number of ways that we can help basically collect payment for you, whether it's through our Anchorspace website. If you're in our main markets, we have giftmdi.com, which is a whole online shopping thing. So we're developing one for New York as well. But anyway, so yes, so one product and it has to be for sale online. And the reason is, like I said, I want to actually drive sales. Like that's what we want to do is we want to put money into these economies. And we want to do so while there's still time to theoretically ship stuff out before the holidays. You can mention other stuff. So if you're thinking like, oh, I can only, if you're like, oh, I'm featuring this product today, but we also have a variety of gifts, blah, blah, blah. Or if you want to show us around your store, that's great. Little virtual tour, totally fine. Just think, what would be interesting for someone to watch? That's what we want to see. So if you're thinking about this, and a lot of people are thinking about it, but people are signing up kind of last minute. So what I am doing though is if you want to sign up to be part of the Shopping Network thing, if you're in the Bar Harbor, Maine area or the Potsdam, New York area, and you're thinking about signing up, I'm cutting it off Friday at 5 p.m. because I need to do a bunch of prep before this starts on Saturday morning for the Maine group and before this starts on Sunday morning for the New York group. So I don't want to stay up all night. So I'm going to cut it off at 5 p.m. so that I can do a few hours of work and then, maybe prepare for my broadcasting debut. If you're not from the Potsdam, New York area, or if you're not from the Bar Harbor, Maine area, we will do this potentially in other markets. We had to test it with something. And since we have a co-working space in Bar Harbor, Maine, and since we have a co-working space in Potsdam, New York, and since we're able to have somebody physically in one of our spaces for those people who are a little unsure about going live or a little bit unsure about the whole live video thing, we wanted to have somebody be there in person if there was somebody needed in one of our offices. That's why we're starting with that. So it's not to slight anybody who's watching this. It's outside of that particular network. It was just, that was the group of people we could serve for this first time ever event. because this is the first time I'm doing this. Okay. Like, I mean, I've done stand-up nights before. I've done open mic nights. I'm pretty comfortable kind of off the cuff and stuff like that. But a lot of people who are going to be doing this live event have never gone live before. And so they're a little bit nervous, and we want to make sure that they feel comfortable and that this feels very conversational and interesting. So I promise that if you're in another market, my goal is that we will get to that as well, you know? And the idea is, honestly, guys, like, this is supposed to be really fun. I'm not here to nail you to the wall. I'm not an investigatory journalist who's trying to get you on charges. You know, I want you to feel very comfortable and to have fun. I want it to feel like a conversation. So please don't be nervous about it. If you're not signing up for it because you're nervous about it, what you need to know is that we have some features in place. It's not quite like a Zoom meeting. As you see, I'm not on Zoom because I can do fun things, like I can, post pictures of things and all that. And the reason we're using this streaming software is to give people a really good experience. So people are able to kind of join ahead of time, test their sound and stuff before they're shown in the broadcast. So if you do sign up, I have a whole speaker orientation. That's a 10-ish minute video where I show you around the software so that you know how it works, so that you know when you join what that's going to be like. I have, I'm trying to accommodate time slots right now. Currently, for both places, we have people, it looks like up to 12:15 in New York, and up to, hold on, should be able to do the math, 11:30 in Maine. So obviously, as you're coming in, I'm not going to like kill a bunch of, if you want to come on at 3 and we only have people signed up until 1 p.m., I'm not going to come up with 2 hours of airtime stuff. We're going to have to, I'm trying to accommodate people's preferred broadcast times as much as possible, but it is 15 minutes and it is supposed to be fun. So if you don't get your exact time, it's not because I don't like you. It's literally because I'm trying to balance a lot of different people's interests and availability. And yeah, like I said, they're only 15-minute segments. So, and there was less people that initially signed up than I was expecting for the amount of people who looked at the page. So a lot of people are coming in last minute and requesting the same time. So we're getting things as close as possible to what people prefer. And then just so that you know too, we're broadcasting live. Like 5 of you are watching this live right now. High five, people. But a bunch of other people are going to watch afterward. So the broadcast where we're streaming it, I have the streaming links. I'm still setting some of them up because I have to hook in to all these individual Facebook pages and YouTube channels and things like that as an administrator. So I'm still being added to some of those pages right now and still setting that up. But I will send the links if you are part of the Anchorspace email list. Oh, I meant to make a little slide about the Anchorspace email list. So if you're on one of our Anchorspace email lists, great. If you want to just email me, I'll put you on one of, and just, if you're going to email me, hold on, there we go. If you're going to email me, just say which streaming links you want. I'll add you to our email list so that you get those. And if you want to immediately unsubscribe after, that's cool. But yeah, it's just easier for me to kind of keep everyone in the list that wants to know the information. And you can take yourself out of it if you don't want to hear from us later on. But just email that and tell me which streaming links you want. Like I said, we're still setting them up. We're trying to do as much as we can as early as possible, but we're also trying to be flexible as well. Bill Melchior, my landlord here in Potsdam, says this is such a great idea. Well, thanks, Bill. We appreciate your support. And just to kind of show you guys, if you make your Facebook or your YouTube profiles public and you leave a comment, I'm able to bring that into the broadcast. So, so feel free if you want to just, make yourself public just for the weekend. I think if your profile is private, it wouldn't necessarily show your comment. I think that's what's happening because some people are like, I left a comment, and that's the only thing I can think of. So anyway, I hope you join us for the event on Saturday or the event on Sunday or both. And if you can't join us live, the streaming links, also the videos are going to be archived on those pages as well. So if whatever page you're watching this on, like if you click on the videos part of that page, like the video stream is going to be archived there. And we're going to put the links where you can buy stuff, and they'll be clickable and all that. So yeah, it should be a really fun event. I'm looking forward to kind of getting to know a lot of these, I pretty much know everybody who's signed up so far, which is neat. But I'm looking forward to kind of getting into their businesses, getting to know them a little better. And I'm sure you are too. So if you have some friends who run a local business in the Potsdam, New York general area, or if you're in the Bar Harbor, Maine general area, obviously there's some flexibility there. Let them know about this, send them the links. So like I said, I'm going to throw this on the screen again to sign up. Oh, did I put the sign up link on? No, I didn't. Okay. I thought I had this all queued up ahead of time. So what I'm doing is I'm making all these like subtitles and tracking links and all that ahead of time. So that's why if you're thinking about doing this, the cutoff to sign up for either of the events is Friday at 5 p.m. Eastern time. I'm going to take the forms offline after that. If I forget to take the form offline exactly at 5, and you sign up after, I'm going to be like, sorry. I'm not trying to be a jerk. I'm just trying to manage the expectations here. So, and being able to get people information ahead of time. So if you sign up, I promise you'll get the little orientation. I'll show you the software and how it works. You'll get your time so that you can and also I'm signing on, the event starts at 10 a.m., but I'm signing on at 9:30 to allow people to do sound checks and things like that. So if you know somebody who's just a little nervous on the tech, have them join early. And what we can do is we can kind of put them in the green room and they can kind of wait until their turn comes up. So don't let the technology stop you from trying this. The whole thing with this is to have some fun, do some video stuff, let people see inside other people's businesses and give people a chance to buy locally online, because I've always thought, and that's from years and years, that you don't have to pick between local and online. You can have it both ways. So if you're watching this and thinking about it, I hope you sign up. There's still room for people. And the longer we can have the broadcast, that means the more businesses we can feature. So thanks for watching. Like I said, pass this on to people that you know, and are, if you go to anchorspace.com, we have the links there for people to sign up for the shopping. Or if people don't want to go look around on a website, you can just email me, info@anchorspace.com. This is an Anchorspace thing. And like I said, we operate currently physically in 2 markets, but we are also developing a pretty neat virtual membership. So we will do it in other markets as well. So if you're watching this if you're a chamber of commerce somewhere or downtown organization and you think you want to do this in your market, we'll let you know how it goes, because this is our first time. So yeah, it's going to be fun. Maybe we'll have some bloopers. I don't know. Live TV can be pretty interesting. So thanks for watching. Like I said, whether you want the streaming links or want to sign up and just don't know where to go, just email me. I'll tell you. But the cutoff is tomorrow at 5. And yeah, so. All right. Have a lovely day. I just wanted to answer some questions because, like I said, see, this is literally someone else calling me to ask me about this. So I think anyway, I'm going to go call them back after. So anyway, have a great night. I'll talk to you soon. Hopefully we'll see you Saturday and or Sunday on the stream. And take a look at those sample shopping pages. Will tell you we did a sample broadcast with somebody who's, with Brooke at the St. Lawrence County Chamber to kind of show you how it worked with 2 people. But I promise I will give you lots of information because I want to make you feel as comfortable as possible especially if this is your first ever live experience. So yeah, thanks for watching. Spread it to your friends. We would like to have as many people participate as possible so that there's a lot of different products people can pick from and that people can see how diverse our economy is. Because, in a rural place, we always assume that it's all the same kinds of businesses, but the diversity that we have for both locations is pretty impressive, I think. So I hope you can add to it or know someone who can, to have them reach out. And again, thanks for watching, and I will see you on the stream, hopefully. Take care.